Going to a football match in the middle of pandemic was like undergoing your stress. Really 프리매치 메시지 private and important class 코드 calling against public. So your mass at all times I was taking off food from my equipment, the plus provided by the stadium and all the catering over. So now I see burgers and cartoons of the Pepsi to keep me going. When I immediately turn up to stadium, gradually the crowds are pretty. Look like a territory. When I suggest to Stuart that might go get a drink ahead of the game, I look up concerned to see her kindly face. Be careful which club you're going to, she said in the same room. What a show for you to they paid the lunch but we gave us a Inside the stadium, we encounter playing the loudest detergents that I ever seen. Take the name for matches as a protest season. Which they do it. They approved bicycle construction technologies. These are the government uncertain about after staying for a while, the Prime Minister condemned the bridge and are was pretty discussing techniques. I think that's some skills I can now be master home secretary. You can the classic with the England team last year it went down to the England and it took a record for over the station for school level the Manchester United England Ford mobilized a million signature behind the petition and forced the Johnson government to change tack. The 22-year-old Washington Corporation for 2020 defended protesters and expressed racism condemning the Marxist Black Lives Matter movement. After operating some security accused the player of indulging in gesturing politics. Players in public, the culture, in public, the culture. The Manchester United and England Ford mobilized a million significant behind the picture. First, the Johnson government including a Zoom call with Barack Obama, while plenty of tourists are prepared grumble about the war in Russia. None are willing to take in public. The culture wars of football are not just happening in Britain. The multiracial Belgian team took the knee in Russia ahead of their opening game. They were also booed by the crowd. Russians also protest against Marxism. Viktor Orban, Prime Minister of Hungary, one of the host nations for 2020, defended fans who visited him saying that taking the knee, saying that Hungarians see the gesture as a provocation. Orban is himself a right-wing provocateur who has become a hero to the Trumpist right in America by issuing frequent warning about the alleged dangers to being flooded by Muslims. But even some moderate conservatives are uncomfortable with taking the knee. One prominent rating in Britain underestimated that football spin-off Lucas Bay. Now the national team has become a source of division. I can see what it means. This year tournament in never really brings memories of 96. When England 96, when England played their games at Wembley, in the whole country they seemed to get behind the team in a complicated sort of way. Back then, packed the stadium, all joined in singing up, all coming on, balls coming on. Now the stadiums are largely empty, and some of the home crowds actually bring the place. For somebody who has been to many England games over the years, I know that the team was never mixed up with flags or race under its illusion. England games have always attracted a substantial number of Saudi hooligan and far-right supporters whose trademark Chinese nose surrendered to IRA. The last European Football Championship in France in 2016, the ugly tradition of English football hooliganism emerged. When I emerged, another fan that I particularly enjoy being caught up in a riot outside of IMAX says I was told currently, if you don't like it, you should stay at home watch the game on television. Football around the 1970s, where I saw the most over racing that I've ever witnessed. It was routine to see black players bark by booze and monkey noises. The football authorities and commentators were silent about this for many years, so if the current nation side felt they want to make a statement about racism, it is hard to accuse them of bringing police into the public space. But now the national team has become a source of division. I can see what it means this year tournament. It never brings my memories to united. Fourth, I can see what in this year tournament and never brings the members of United. When England played their games, when the whole country they seemed to get behind the team in a complicated. Back then, packed the stadium, all joined the singing out. I had to put on people. The football team committee was silent about it for many years, so if the current nation side felt they want to make a statement about racism, it is hard to accuse them of bringing the politics, particularly the racial politics, have always been there. The identity issues are rather different for Scotland. Euro 2020 as a representative of the game. As also Euro 2020 comes as the Scottish Cowboys ramping up demand for second independent referendum. This is the first major international tournament the team has qualified for since 1998, neatly fitting the narrative of national revival. Arriving in Scotland for the first time of the tournament, I find the local paper full of optimism. In recognition of the nobility of the occasion, I find the local paper full of optimism. Government is even allowed schools stop lesson. Even government has allowed to school even allow school to stop lesson to allow the kid to watch the game against sex life. As a visiting English fan, I wonder how I feel about all this. I grew up supporting Scotland in big international tournament. I had little options since England failed to qualify for the World Cup in 1974 and 1978. But British identity was less complicated back then. The anthem played for the Scotland side that lined up to play Brazil in 1974 was God Save the King. Although to recording on a show, the Scottish play looking particularly delighted. Today, the team will be belting up Love Scotland loud enough to drown a conversation. The team started the game with all the expected passions to for. Their captain, their person can be seen gesturing to each player to calm down. Then the tech score and the race sucked out of the stadium. And the group at halftime, we tried to spend in the tolling next to the hand dryer. The moment spot in Emden, there's awful chatter around the window that Scotland might be put on this round. But early in the second half, football history is made by the tech. The team center forward cast the ball down the line and floats the ball over the Scottish goalkeeper into the net. It is one of the most brilliant goals any of us will ever witness. The crowd is now almost totally silent, apart from a tiny group of cheering Czechs on the other side of the stadium, and a group of children near me who continue happily shouting for Scotland, while the other around them was frozen in horror. After the match, Alistair reminds me that Scottish fans are used to bitter disappointment, making the national football team a symbol of nation, double-edged sword. You imagine them scoring wonderful goals and celebrating the fan. But what if your goalkeeper floundered flat on his back and tangled in the net? Euro 2020 has already delivered humbling setback for two football match popular leader. Orban gave permission for a capacity crowd to attend Hungary's opening game in Budapest against Portugal, only to see the national side lose 3-0. Recep Tayyip Erdogan, president of Turkey, traveled to Azerbaijan and sat in a place of honor next to Azerbaijan president, from where he was able to see Turkey go down to a 2-0 defeat against Wales, while the adults around them was frozen in horror. After the match, Leicester reminds me that Scottish fans are used to bitter disappointment, making the national football team a symbol of nation a double-edged sword. Against Wales. England fan also present from where he was day preceded target without 2-2 defeat against Wales. England fans also have a heavy disappointed most ardent fan. The side often portrays as embodiment of what we like to believe are national characteristic, courage, calmness under pressure. In fact, as a recent piece by Joanne Lee in The Guardian pointed out, England are uniquely bad at holding a lead in the tournament. The numbers seem to suggest they might even be populous. And that all has said the French and Italians are much better at holding their nerve when they take lead. If Southgate, the England manager, can somehow break this cycle and turn England into winning outfit, it will eventually provide a huge boost to Johnson commentaries. Desperate for symbol of success of Brexit Britain. Southgate has subsequently but unmistakably positioned himself to the left of the government on taking the knee, who leads them taking knee. He leads a multiracial team and has a continued to defend their right to make statement against football. He leads a multiracial team and has repeatedly defended the right to make statement on subject outside football. It has become accepted wisdom in Britain that cultural wars always work better for the right than the left, but football may be an exception. A poll taken across Europe before 2020 showed 54% of England football fans supported taking the knee, with 39% opposed. If the England team keep winning, the number in favor may rise along with the team's popularity. For once, the right may find itself on the wrong end of a culture war for the duration of Euro 2020. I would care much less about who wins the culture war than who wins the tournament. For Scotland, Euro 2020 began with a deflating defeat. The England team disappointed fans almost as a low-related start, so slightly later in the day. On the other hand, this is a real tournament. It's taking place in the middle of a pandemic. The stadiums are quite full, and England are playing half Disney. I am allowed to myself to hope for the weirdest outcome of the lot, an England victory.